Okay, you should see, you should be able to see the exercise, right? Okay, this is from session test 11B. Okay, and then now do the exercise now. Okay, and then you get your paper here. Okay, I will just give you some hints. When you do the exercise, you just write your answer, okay, tidily in your paper. And then afterwards, take the photo of your work and then upload to the Google Classroom. Okay, understand? Anyone have problems or anyone have questions? What question, Damon? You get some paper or your notebook or exercise book. And then now you can see the session test 11B, right? And then just do the exercise now. Okay, write your answers. Okay, write your answer in the piece of paper or exercise book. And then after the lesson, okay, I think I will give you, it's almost 10 past 1 now. I think I will give you about 40 minutes or less than that. The exercises are not that difficult. Okay, you can open your book. No worry. Okay, and then at around 10 to 2, okay, 10 minutes to 2, I would like to collect your work. Okay, any more questions? You can start now, no worry. Now, first one, I will explain the questions to you, okay, and then you just write your answers, okay, in your piece of paper or exercise book. Now, first one, you need to, in each of the following.
So, Miss Lam, I am late because I am having lunch.
Okay, get some paper and then do the exercise now. I need you all to hand in the exercise immediately after this lesson. Now, the first one, in each of the following, the two given triangles are congruent. It means you are told that these two triangles are congruent already. And then state the reasons for the congruence. Okay, just state the reasons. Okay, whether it is RHS, SAS, ASA, or what. Okay,
Wait.
you just write. No need to write in the chat. Write in your piece of paper. Okay, this is question
Oh
1,
my God.
1A and 1B. Okay, and then for question 2, okay, and you need to determine whether each of the following pairs of triangles must be congruent. If yes, give reasons. Now, no worry, I have uploaded this document to the Google Classroom already. Okay, that's why if you think that it is, if it is more convenient for you to download the document, you can just go to Google Classroom and then download from there. Okay, now for number 2, there are 4 parts. Part A, part B, part C, and part D, right? And then for each part you have 2 triangles. You are given 2 triangles, and then first you need to think whether they are congruent. Okay, and then if they are congruent, you need to write the reasons. And then can you see here? If yes, give
Because
the
we got
reason.
four computer.
Okay, and then I need you to try to write in this way. For example, which length equals which length. Okay, just like what I did yesterday. And then which angle equals which angle. And then maybe some other angle or some other length. And then therefore, triangle do congruence to triangle do. Okay, and then you write the reasons.
Angle, sine.
Where's the document? Google Classroom. Uh,
Sine, 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 sine,
let me check. Let me check.
sine.
Okay, I'll give you some time to look at session test 11B. It's in the classwork. Okay, chapter 11. Okay, there's something called session test 11B. Okay, you should be able to read the PDF there, or you can just read on the screen like that. Depends on which one is easier for you.
I don't know.
If they are not congruent, just say they are not congruent. Okay, if you think that the triangles are not congruent,
They are congruent. But I forget the reason.
no, session test 11B, there should be session test 11B in Google Classroom already.
Oh.
11B is a lesson worksheets, you mean? Right. Okay. Right. I think you have finished question 1, right? Question 1 is a bit easy. And then you can see question 3 here. In each of the following figures, question 3 determines which two triangles must be congruent and then give reason. It means there are 4 triangles given here. And then you try to find which pair, okay, are congruent. And then try to write the reasons. Okay, it means write the full reasons. It means you have to show if you find that 2 triangles, for example, if you think that they are congruent, and then tell me what you have seen. Say any length they are equal, or any angles are equal, so you know that the triangle congruence to a certain triangle, and then write down the reason, okay? Whether it is SSS, SAS, ASA, RHS, something like that. Okay, try.
Something like that.
Never mind if you make mistakes, I'll just tell you next week. I just want you to try to do the
But I
exercise now.
think it is a bit difficult.
Yeah, I know it's difficult. That's why I hope all of you can do the exercise now together. And then
Okay.
I will explain to you next week. Okay, instead of waiting for your homework. Okay, that will be some of you have never handed in the homework. Okay, that's why I hope I can receive something today. Then
Miss
I can give you the feedback next week.
I want to
Yes?
ask a question.
Yes.
I want to ask, will this paper have reasons that are um, like corresponding angles or other angles? like the like the like the ones at the last section of the last book, last chapter,
Uh,
last chapter.
last chapter, I think it's not the same as last chapter because for last chapter we talk about parallel lines. Now, corresponding angle, corresponding, that's you can search for the meaning of corresponding. Whenever, if we want to say, when you look at these two angles, okay, we think that there will be kinds of relations between these two angles. Okay, then we say that they are corresponding angles. For the parallel lines, because these two angles are on the kinds of same position, okay, then we call them corresponding angles. Therefore, corresponding angles can refer to angles in different cases, okay, can be in parallel lines or can be in the triangles, okay. And then maybe I show you one example again, no worry, look at that, okay. If you still have problems in writing the reason, look at the examples now. For example, 2a, do you think that these two triangles are congruent? Because they should be congruent, right? AAS, right? And then C, we say that C corresponds to F. It means they are in one pair because both of them are 33 degrees in this case. Okay, therefore, in this case, C and F, we also call them corresponding angles. And then for A and E, okay, they should be in pairs. And then we say that angle A corresponds to angle E. Okay, and then when you write the reason for this one, after you have confirmed that they are congruent, and then you can think of the kind of reason, okay, whether it is SSS, SAS, AAA, AAS, ASA, something like that. Then you try to write me, okay, if you think that it is AAS, and then you just tell me which angle. For example, this time angle ACB, okay, equals angle EFD, right? Because both of them are 33 degrees. Okay, and then I finish this A. And then how about the next pair? The next pair should be, say, angle CAB. And then it is equals to angle FED because both of them are 76 degrees. Okay, I finished this one. And then I find there's a pair of sides and both lengths are equal, which is AB equals ED. Okay, because both of them are 2 cm. Okay, therefore I finish this one. Okay, it means we just write down the details, which two angles you have find they are equal, which side you have find are equal. Okay, and then at the end, you write down, we say that it is kind of conclusion. Okay, which triangle? Okay, maybe say for example, triangle ABC. Okay,
Do
if
we
I
need to do
name,
all?
yeah, if I name the triangles on the left will be triangle ABC, and then this one similar, not similar,
Similar.
congruent, not similar, congruent. Okay, next session will be similar. Okay, congruence to triangle what? A correspond to E, and then B correspond to D, and then F, right? And then reason AAS.
Equal A.
Okay, this is part A. And then you try to write these steps for the remaining parts B, C, and D if you think that the triangles are congruent. Okay, and then also number 3, you first choose the two triangles. Find the two triangles which are congruent. And then after you have found the two triangles, and then write down the reasons like that. Okay. I give you some time to finish this page now. Okay, do them now. Now for question 2, if you think that they are not equal, then you just write down they are not congruent. No reason no reason is required if they are not congruent. Okay, right. Do them now. I think I can clear the screen, right? I'm afraid that you cannot see the read the question clearly. Okay. Still need some more time to finish question 2 and 3, right? If you have finished this page, then you can raise your hand so that I know who have finished. Some of you are very fast. If you have finished, then you can just try the other exercise in your book. We need to wait for your other classmate, okay?
ABCD.
Just be patient. 2 ABCD and question 3. And then after you have finished this page, we still have another page. Let's see which one are not yet here. Number 11. How about 17? 17 is here, right? Here you are late.
I am
Right,
17.
yeah. Okay. 28. Jack. Is Jack here? No. How about Gabriel? And Ricky? Right.
Kangaroo.
If you have finished question 1, 2, and 3A, raise your hand. And then you can read the exercise in your book or try other questions in exercise 11B by yourself. And then we have to wait for your other classmates. Quick. The others, quickly.
I think number 2 is angle.
Angle cannot be the reason for proving congruent triangles. Do you still remember? Because we need to make sure that the size of the two triangles are equal. That's why we need at least one piece of information about the length. Quickly.
Billy.
Quick. Okay. Let me see. How many hands? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You can turn your book to page 21 if you need to look at the reasons for determining the congruent triangles. Page 21, you can see there's a table at the bottom. For the others, do you have any questions? For the others, are you doing the work? Okay, Jason, very good. You have finished. How about the others? Quickly. Okay. Timothy, you should be able to do the exercise faster. Why haven't you finished?
I forgot to raise my hand.
Oh, it's so strange that you haven't finished your work. Right, Eugene, have you finished?
No, I am thinking about something.
Oh,
Yeah. Numbers 2C, I'm thinking was the reason.
to see. There will be some cases that the two triangles are not congruent. Therefore, think carefully. For number 2, not all, I mean part A, part B, part C, part D, not all of them are having congruent triangles. If you think that they are not congruent or they may not be congruent, then you just answer no. Hey, Adrian, have you finished? Just now you raise your hand, right? Is it? Oh no, that is Jason. Oh,
I don't know
I
how
mix
to
you up.
do.
Try your best. Do you know the meaning of congruent? It means the
Yes.
triangles are the same. Yeah. Now try your best. You look at page 11. Not page 11. Page 21. Look at the table, the blue tables at the bottom. Okay, and then try to see first. You look at the triangles. Okay, what information you have. Okay, for example, part B, you have information of 3 angles only. Okay, therefore you just refer to the table on page 21 and then think about it. If you just have information about the angle, can you confirm that the two triangles are having the same size? If they are congruent, should be same size, okay, same shape. Oh, let's see. If I let me see. Can how about in this way? Do you think that will be very small? The others, is this okay if you can? Would that be better? For the others, you can see the remaining questions. Then you can continue, right? More in 3A. Number 3, I think for number 3, it states quite clearly. There's only two triangles must be congruent, because it means for some cases we cannot confirm whether they are congruent or not. Sometimes they can be, sometimes they cannot. Okay, that's why you're asking, okay, for number 3, okay, for number 3A, okay, which informations, you look at the triangles, okay, different information is given, okay, amongst these 4 triangles, which 2 you are very confirmed, okay, that they must be congruent, okay, then you just write down those 2, okay, right. And then I think maybe you can look at the other part. Is this clear enough? Will that be too small? Is this okay if I put it in this way? Oh, it seems, let me see. Then in this case, you can't see number, you can, yeah, it seems much better, right? Okay, and then there you can see the next page, and then there is 3B. For question 3B, you are given 3 triangles only, okay, only 3 triangles. And therefore, in this case, for question 3B, for the others, you can, let me see. Now, if you have finished page 1, then you can continue with page 2, okay, and then for question 3B, it means among 3 triangles, 2 of them are congruent. 2 of them must be congruent. And then you just do the same as part A.
I can't see the question 3.
3B.
Oh, 3B.
How about on the next page, on your right? Can you see that? And then for question, is this okay? Too small or what? Okay. And then for question 4, in each of the following figures, write down a pair of congruent triangles and give reasons. And for question 4, for part A, there are 2 triangles. Okay, for part B, there are 2 triangles. Okay, and in this case, a little bit different is that for question 4, the 2 triangles are very closed, For example, for 4A, the 2 triangles share the same point, E. Can you see that in the middle? It means point E belongs to both triangles. What? Who is that?
It's Adrian.
What?
Nothing. And then for 4B, question 4B, you can see that the 2 triangles share one side, PR. Okay, it means PR belongs to triangle PQR. PR is also, okay, one side of the other triangle, PSR. And then same for question 5, Okay, now for question 5, first, you need to find a pair of congruent triangles and then give reason for question 5. And then after you know that which triangles are congruent, and then you can find X and Y. And then for question 6, just the same, write a pair of congruent triangles and then give reasons. And then question 6b, is QS perpendicular to PR? Explain your answer. I give you a hint here. Angle QSR. Do you know the size of angle QSR? Do you know the angles of QSP? If you can find these two angles, then you can answer whether QS is perpendicular to PR.
But I don't know.
Parker, you have finished all already? All the questions? 1 to 6. Okay, right. Now, Parker, if you have finished your exercise, take the photo of your exercise now. Okay, of course, it's better if you can take the photo with Adobe Scan. Okay, and then upload to Google Classroom. Okay, anyone haven't finished number 3? Question 3. If you haven't finished question 3, raise your hand. Question 3. If you finish all, you can take the photo of your work. And then question 3. Damon, you have to work a bit faster. Now, if you have finished all questions, then you can take the photo of your work and then upload to Google Classroom. There's you have problems in 3B. Let me see. You have given 2 angles, okay, and then you can find the third one. For example, you may need to find the third angles. Because if you look at the angles given, they are not the same. Okay, 80 degrees, 40 degrees, but 80 degrees, 60 degrees, right? And therefore, maybe you need to find the remaining angles. Okay, for example, if this is 80, this is 80, right? And then this is 40, okay? Then you should be able to find this one. And then also this one. And then after finding the third angle, then you can just compare the 3 triangles again, and then see which one are congruent. And then for 4A also, see whether 4A, I think 4A you don't need to find the angles. And then this one, right angle, one pair of sides, and then what kind of length is it for a right angle triangle. Okay.
Dun, 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 dun,
Okay. Anyone, if you have question, you can ask. Or anyone, any particular questions that you find that it is extremely difficult. Oh, Wiki is too
Number
late.
3,
Number 3,
puppy.
puppy. Really? Okay.
Yes.
Let's look at puppy together. Okay, someone said that puppy 3B is very difficult. Then maybe we look at it together. Let's see. 80 degrees, 40 degrees. Okay, right. We can find this angle. Angle CDE plus 80 degrees plus 40 degrees equals 180 degrees, right? Because angle sum of triangle. And therefore angle CDE is 60 degrees. Okay, this one should be 60 degrees. And then similarly, how about this one? This one should be 40. Okay, up to this moment, any problems or any questions? Okay, okay for this part. And then after you have found, for example, in this case, this one is 60 degrees, this one is 40. You look at the length. This length 7, okay, the two angles, hey, what's going on?
What's going on?
Where's the
I can't
question?
see. It's too big.
Now, if you look at these two, okay, 7, okay, the angles next to this length 7, one is 80. Hey, who move it?
AAS.
Okay, who has moved it? Now, then in this case, let's look at this question together. Now, in this case, 7, okay, the length 7, okay, next to it, one angle is 80 degrees, one angle is 40. But if you look at this case, if I have found this angle, this one should be 40. Then, of course, if you compare these two, okay, the length, if you look at the angles, they are not corresponding in this case. Okay, because for this one next to it, one is 80, one is 40, but for this one is 40, one is 60. Therefore, I think these two, they are not in a pair. And then how about we check this one also? Okay, this one should be 40 degrees. Okay, and because of angle sum of triangle. Therefore, in this case, you can see that the two congruent triangles should be these two. Okay, 80 degrees, 7, and then 40
I
degrees.
am correct.
Okay, right? Okay, continue. Uh-oh.
Number 1 to 5, I need to do.
And then how about number 4? Anyone wants to ask anything about question 4? It's just one handed in the word. I can see that. I
How
give
to hand
you
in?
take the photo and then upload to Google Classroom,
Oh,
just like the other homework. I give you 5 more minutes. After 5 minutes, you just upload whatever you have done. Okay. If you can just finish 4 questions, then you upload 4 questions. Okay. If you can finish all, of course, that is very good. I'll give you 5 more minutes. Vicky, you are a bit late. We are actually doing classwork together, but you are too late. Where's Vicky? Disappear. Just now I saw him here, and then now he disappeared. Hi, Vicky, are you here? Okay, I found you. 5A, 5A. Okay, someone asked 5A. Now we can look at it together. Okay. Uh-oh. Why? I think you have finished the first page, right? Then in this way. Write down a pair of congruent triangles and give reasons. Now for this one, you can see there's a pair of angles equal and then a pair of length, right? And then how about AD? AD is the side shared by 2 triangles, okay? Therefore, AD of course equals AD itself. Therefore, for number 5A, if we write the reason in detail, first of all, I have AD equals AD, right? The same length, okay? And then we have angle ADB here, this one, which is equals to angle ADC, right? This one, okay? And then as shown in the figure, DB equals to DC here. Okay? And therefore, triangle ADB congruence to triangle ADC. Okay? The reason is SAS. Are you okay with this one?
S A S A.
No, SAS. As this is the length. SAS. Not ASA. SAS. Look at the diagram once again. And look at this part once again. AD is the side. Because this side is shared by these 2 triangles, right? And therefore, of course, if I separate these 2 triangles, it means it looks something like that. Okay, of course, this length equals to this length because same one. Okay? And then you can look at this here. Okay, it is written here like that. 108 degrees. 108 degrees, right? Therefore, these 2 angles are equal. Okay, and then the next one will be this length, BD, equals to CD because of this symbol. Okay, this is the symbol for telling you that the two lengths are equal. Therefore, sine angle sine, SAS. Okay, and then after you have known that these two triangles are congruent, if they are congruent, it means this length should equals to this one because these two triangles are congruent. Okay, therefore in this case for part B, you can tell people that because AC equals AB, and therefore X equals 6. And then similarly, how about these two angles? These two angles. Okay. Okay. These two angles are equal, right? Angle ACD equals angle ABD. But can you find angle ABD? It is not shown here, but can you find the angle? If you can find, then you know what is y. Okay? Any more questions? Anyone wants to ask anything? Timothy, you just raise your hand. It means you have done all the questions, right? If you
Yes,
have,
sir.
then
Yes.
please take the photo and then hand in to the Google Classroom. Some of you have handed in already. Right. For the others, just stop here. Just take the photo now and then hand in. Never mind if you haven't finished. For the others, okay, please stop and then take the photo of what you have done and then hand it in the Google Classroom.
I can't find.
Session test 11B.
Google got one.
Google Classroom.
I am searching. It's too slow.
Here.
Oh my god. What's going on?
Here. Someone says you cannot find. Here. Session test 11B. And then 5 of you have handed in already. Okay, for the others, take the photo of your work and then hand in